Hi everyone, this is a Focus Spender, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the investing platform Robinhood. I invested a little over $500 on the platform about 1 month ago, and today I'm going to be sharing what I invested in, my gains and losses, a quick tour of the platform, and pros and cons on Robinhood. But first, if you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. My channel is all about getting out of debt, staying out of debt, organizing your finances, and increasing your net worth. So let's get started. So I must say that I didn't really know much about the platform Robinhood before I decided to give it a try. I would see videos pop up on my YouTube feed. Every so often people would ask me for my opinion on the platform Robinhood, but I couldn't give any answers because I never checked it out for myself. I decided to just jump right in, create an account, and just give it a try. So if you don't know anything about Robinhood, Robinhood is a free investing platform where you can buy stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrencies. They have an online version and they have an app for your phone, so you can purchase stocks wherever you are, or you can just do it on your computer. So like I said, first I'm going to give you a quick tour of the platform, and then I'm going to talk about what I purchased and how I did, and then I'm going to give you pros and cons. And I have left markers in my description box letting you know exactly when I'm talking about each subject, so you can just go ahead and skip over to the part that most interests you. So let's start with this tour. Okay, so this is the home screen of Robinhood. It's pretty bare. It has this black screen with white letters, and red and green, and it's kind of giving me day trader vibes. So on the left, we have our top movers, which are the stocks that have had the biggest gains or the biggest losses for the day. And then underneath that, they have the recent news. So it's just information on various stocks that have been in the news in the last couple of days. On the right-hand side, they show my stocks here, a little bit of information on like a high-performing cryptocurrency, and then they show a watch list. So the watch list are, just very popular stocks that people are interested in, like Apple and Twitter and Tesla and Netflix. So now let's say you want to purchase a stock and you want to purchase stock in Home Depot. You would go ahead and type in Home Depot and click on that stock. And then here it shows the purchase price. It shows tags. They call them collections. So this stock is in the retail collection, construction, and building materials. So if you click on this, it'll show other stocks in that collection. Now, you can only buy whole shares. So if I want to buy a share, I can select 1, I can select 2, but if I do 2.5, it's not going to actually let me purchase it, even though it looks like it for 2 seconds. Then you click on review order to actually purchase the stock. As you can see here, I have $16.98 in my buying power, meaning I cannot afford to buy the stock. It gives you a little bit more information underneath about the company and about the company in the news as well. And so let's say I want to look at stocks in the retail collection. I can click on retail. So now I'm in the retail section, and I can sort this various ways. I can sort it by popularity. I can sort it by analyst ratings. So if I want to see the most recommended stocks in retail for Robinhood, I can do so here. So I can look at Camping World, Dave & Buster's, etc. Now, the one thing they don't do on their homepage or anywhere else is have a place where you can filter by collection. So if you want to look at different sectors, you kind of have to just guess to see what collections they might have. So I can look up real estate. That's pretty simple. They have real estate collections, but they also have collections by popularity. So I can do the 100 most popular and get that collection, or I can do under 25 to find popular discounted stocks. So most popular under 25. So now how did I do? So like I said, I deposited $500 into the account, and it took a couple of days for the money to settle. So once the money was available for me to purchase the stocks, I would log back into the account, and then it was time for me to purchase stocks. And they don't have, like the Stash app, they don't have like prepackaged bundles where you're like, oh, I'm gonna invest in, a bunch of stocks in the tech industry or in the automotive industry. You pretty much need to know what you want to buy, because you're just gonna log in and start searching for stocks. So what I did was I looked at the top mover section, and I looked at the items that were in the watch list, and I looked at the items that were in the news feed to get ideas of stocks that I might want to buy. And so one stock that stuck out for me was that Cara Therapeutics. And I don't even know, all I know about the company is what I've read on Robinhood, but it had a 100% analyst buy. So I decided, okay, that's going to be one of my stocks that I buy. And then from there, as you can see on the screen, I also bought Pandora, I bought Fitbit, I bought Southwest, and I bought some shares in Dropbox. Now, what I really wanted to do was to purchase $100 in each stock, but they don't offer fractional shares. So for some stocks, I purchased $90 worth. Others, I might have purchased up to $120. And my original purchase price was $493.24. As you can see from the screen, I made gains in 3 different stocks and I had losses in 2 stocks. So I gained on my stocks with Cara Therapeutics, Pandora, and Southwest. For Cara, I made $13.44, Pandora $19.08, and Southwest $6.78. And I had losses on Fitbit and Dropbox. Fitbit was 54 cents and Dropbox was $10.94. Oh, I should say they definitely do not recommend you to buy Dropbox. So that was just me, being contrary. So overall, I invested $493.24, and my current value is $521.06. So my account has grown by $27.06 or 5%, which I think is pretty good for just 1 month. If you saw my tour, you saw that my account balance was higher than $521. I do have $1666 or $1698 in purchasing power, which was just leftover money from a few transactions. Now, pros and cons. So let's start with the pros. So like I said, it's a completely free account. You're not paying for anything. You purchase your stock and that's it. You don't have to pay an annual fee, a monthly fee, a trading fee, no types of fees. And I think that is the biggest pro, because a lot of times, I remember there was a time when I was first starting to invest many years ago, and I would buy stocks and like a trade would be $4.95 or $9.95, and I kept hearing about different methods where you should be buying stocks once a week or once a month, and I'm thinking, this is just eating away from the money I can use to invest. And so this really lowers the barrier to entry, where you're just paying for the stock and you're not paying anyone else a fee. So another pro is that they have a pretty simple interface. There's no bells and whistles, as you can see. I'm someone that likes all the bells and all the whistles, so this may not be a pro for me, but it's a pro for other people. Another pro is that they do have analyst recommendations, which can be helpful when you're just looking to figure out, well, I don't even know what stocks to buy, but now at least I can sort by the sector, and then I can see, what analysts are suggesting that you purchase. So I think that is very helpful. And I do appreciate the fact that they build news into the platform. So a lot of times if you want to look up a stock, or if you want to just hear news, you have to go someplace else. But here it's right there in your face. Like, here are the stocks that are doing the biggest or losing the most right in the platform. So here are my cons. So I don't like the fact that you cannot buy fractional shares. And I know that with larger investing platforms, you can't buy fractional shares either. But with these new disruptor investor apps, a lot of them are letting you buy fractional shares into stock. And I think that is very important to get, someone that doesn't have as much money as the next person to get started in investing. You might want to invest in Netflix, but you don't have $300 or $400 to buy one share, but at least you can put in $100 today, and then next week you can do another, or next month, however you want to do it, so that you can at least get into the game. Another con is that it doesn't allow you to reinvest dividends, which is very important. I like when I get a dividend that the money just gets reinvested into my stocks, and I just automatically purchase more and more shares without me having to do any work. So with this, I got dividends from Southwest, and it's only 32 cents, but it's sitting in my purchasing power. And as I gain more and more investments, it's going to sit in my purchasing power until I have enough to buy another share of stock wherever I want to buy. Another con is that you cannot auto invest. So everyone knows that I love Betterment. I have links to Betterment videos below. But what I love about that system is that you schedule your investments with them. And every 2 weeks or every time you get paid, however you have your schedule, you automatically invest into your investment account. And that has like been a game changer in my investing life, where I'm not thinking about, wait, did I invest this month? Do I need to look at a calendar? How am I going to set this reminder to invest? So with Robinhood, you have to take that active role and log into your account, however often you want, and setting up your investments. It'll go through the next day, but it's not, an auto invest. What they do let you purchase option contracts. So if you are watching a stock and the price dips to a certain level, it'll automatically trigger that, option to buy or the option to sell. But in terms of auto investing, no, can't do that. Now, who would I recommend Robinhood to? I would recommend Robinhood to the person who buys stocks on a regular basis. Like not a day trader where you're buying and selling every single day and throughout the day, but someone that likes to purchase stocks on a regular basis. This is perfect because it's free. You don't have to pay that $5 or $10 commission. You can just buy as many stocks as you want, and there's with however many companies, and never pay a fee. I also recommend this to people who pretty much know what it is they want to buy. Like, you already know how to build a diverse portfolio, and you don't need that much help. I want to buy 10 shares of this stock. I want to buy 5 shares of this stock. Like, you're very clear on what your goals are. This is perfect for you. Now, who do I not recommend this to? I don't recommend this for that person who has no investments and is looking to invest a lot of money. There's people out there who are not investing in their 401k, 403b, who don't have an IRA, who don't have anything like that, but for some reason have a large lump sum of money and are just looking to invest. No. Do that at your own risk, but I would not recommend that to you. I would say if you have a large sum of money, you want to put that money in a diversified portfolio. And then if you want to take a little bit of money and play around with it, well, then you can play around and purchase some shares of whatever stock with Robinhood. But I would not, all of a sudden I have no experience in investing. I have this large lump sum of money. I'm just going to go put all of my money in a couple of stock and see what happens. This is not for you. This is a simple platform, deceptively simple platform. So I think it's really more for people who really know what they're doing. So will I continue to use it? I think so. Actually, no, I definitely will continue to use it. Honestly, throughout this last month, I wanted to go ahead and start investing more, but I figured, you know what? I wanted to see what happened to my initial $500 investment before I started adding investments to it. So I'm definitely going to keep using it. I feel confident that it's okay for me because I do have my 401k, my Roth IRA, traditional IRA, I have my Betterment. So this is just something where I'm not even going to put that much money in it on a regular basis, but maybe, every month, maybe I'll invest like a $50 or $100 just to like continuously increase on my investments. And full disclosure about me, I don't actually like buying individual stocks. It's a little nerve-wracking to me because I in the past have picked a couple of really good winners, but I've picked way more duds in individual stocks. So I'm definitely going to be utilizing that analyst rating to pick my stocks that I decide to purchase. And I'm also going to do a little historical analysis before I buy a stock. So if a stock is like trading really high and I notice that, well, over the last year or over the last 5 years, this is the highest it's trading at, I'm probably going to actually wait until the prices come back down to, average to make my purchase. So that's going to be my strategy going forward using Robinhood. So I hope you liked this video. If you do, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, click on those bell notifications if you want to see more videos like this, and share with your friends. Also comment below, and you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at FocusSpender or at www.focusspender.com. Thanks, bye-bye.